I'm at Pennsylvania State Game Lands 141. It's just northeast of the village of Jim Thorpe. And again, it's Game Lands 141. And I'm going to travel down this gravel road, probably about 20 minutes, walking about a 15-minute per mile pace to the trailhead of a trail by the name of Tank Hollow Hiking Trail. And it takes you to a beautiful overlook over Lehigh Valley Gorge. So again, Behrens Road is spelled B-E-H-R-E-N-S, and it's State Game Lands 41. And this is kind of a view of the parking lot here. So I know I'm going to enjoy this hike, and I hope you enjoy this hike along with me in this video. Thank you. So I'm walking down gravel road in Pennsylvania State Game Lands 141, and plan on doing the Tank Hollow Trail. To what I understand is going to be just a gorgeous overlook over the Lehigh Valley Gorge, and it's pretty easy to spot because they've got a sign here, Tank Hollow Trail. So a little bit muddy looking right now, but looking forward to negotiating the trail and seeing just a gorgeous view at the end of it. Hi everyone. It's March 10th, I believe, and I am walking along the Tank Hollow Trail near Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania. You could see I'm kind of off to the side of it. The actual trail, take a look, it's really quite a muddy mess. And you can see the sun's behind me. You can see my shadow in the video now and then, but kind of walking alongside it on this trail that somebody blazed, I guess, to get out of the mud. Again, it's relatively early March here in Pennsylvania. There's been a lot of snow in the Poconos this past winter, so this trail is really very muddy, mainly due to the melting snow. And again, this is the Tank Hollow Trail. It's in Game Lands 141, near Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, probably about 15 minutes outside of the town. And if you Google Tank Hollow Trail, Game Lands 141, there's various videos about it, various people who've posted about it, and it's supposed to be a really nice view of the Lehigh Gorge at the end of this trail, so I'm looking forward to that. So once I get to the gorge, I'll start the video again. You take a look, and beautiful day here. It's right now it's probably about 60 degrees. I think it's around 10:30 in the morning, so this weather has really turned nice here in Pennsylvania just before mid-March, and it's supposed to get cold again in a couple of days, or colder I should say, and rainy. So I'm looking out. I picked a nice day for this hike, and really looking forward to seeing that view of the Lehigh Gorge relatively soon. But so far I really enjoy this trail. You know, it started with a hike on a Game Lands road, a gravel Game Lands road, and then Tank Hollow sign was off to the right, and pretty easy to find a trail. And as you can see, although there's no blazes on the trees or anything, the trail is pretty evident. It's pretty easy to follow. So soon we should get to that view, and looking forward to it. When we get to the view over Lehigh River Gorge, I'll turn this video back on again. Now, continuing my hike along the Tank Hollow Trail, still haven't gotten to that overlook, but I'm expecting to get there relatively soon. But I just want to share some thoughts with you. You know, it's a beautiful day, and it's easy to be in a good mood on a gorgeous day like today, but I'm a big believer in whatever life throws at you, whether it be a gorgeous, sunny, 60-degree weather day with the sunshine and the beautiful blue sky, as you can see, or whether what we're going to have in a few days, according to the weathermen, is a cool 40-degree rainy day. It doesn't matter. It's all about your attitude. You gotta really focus on having a positive attitude versus a negative attitude, having a positive mindset versus a negative mindset, no matter what life throws at you. And Lou Holtz, he coached many different college football teams, but he won a national championship with Notre Dame when he was a Notre Dame football coach. I think one of his greatest moments was when he was at Arkansas, and right before they were going to play Oklahoma in a bowl game, I think it was 3 of his star players who were responsible for 78 of the points that his team scored that year, didn't follow his rule of do what's right. He never really did come out and say exactly what they did, but apparently they didn't do what was right, and he wouldn't let them play in that bowl game and faced a lot of pressure from his players, from the press, from the University of Arkansas itself to let these players play. And he said to his wife, hey, even if this ends my coaching stint at Arkansas, because I'm not going to play these players because they broke one of my rules of do what's right, even if it ends my coaching career, you know what? I'm still going to do what I believe was the right thing. And as it ended up, although they were heavy favorites or heavy underdogs against Oklahoma that year, he stood his ground, didn't play those players, and they still ended up beating Oklahoma. And again, Oklahoma was a heavy favorite, but again, he helped the players understand that even without these 3-star players, we're still a team and we could still get it done. We could still achieve what we set out to do. Lou Holtz also said that in life, there's 4 things that we need. He said, first, we need something to do. And to me, that means, hey, we have to have a purpose. We have to understand what our purpose in life is. And then he said we have to have somebody to love, and I certainly believe that, and thank God I have a wonderful wife who I love dearly, and I believe she loves me just as much, and it helps to have a really happy life when you have that relationship with someone. And then he said you have to have somebody to believe in, somebody to inspire you. And I'm inspired by Jesus Christ. Whether you believe Jesus Christ is our Savior, whether you believe Jesus Christ rose from the dead or not, Jesus had a wonderful message. And there's other people who I admire and believe in as well, but I would say everybody, as Lou Holtz said, you need somebody to believe in, somebody to inspire you. And then you said you need something to hope for. And to me, what that means is you have to have a goal, you have to have a dream, and then you have to develop a plan that's going to help you achieve that dream and achieve that goal. So Lou Holtz, to me, was an excellent leader, a positive person who spread that positivity, who was a motivator, who helped people understand, what you need to succeed in life. Being positive and believing in yourself and having a great attitude and not worrying about the cards you were dealt, but thinking about, okay, how am I going to overcome the challenges? And everybody has challenges in life. You just have to have the attitude and belief that you could overcome those challenges. So anyway, so I'm walking this beautiful trail and again enjoying this beautiful day here in the Poconos in Pennsylvania, and walking this trail and looking forward to the beautiful sight I'm going to see soon as I get to the overlooking the Lehigh River Gorge, I wanted to share those thoughts with you. Okay, I think I'm getting closer to the overlook that I was promised, and here I am coming upon it. And wow, does it look like a beautiful sight. Definitely worth the hike in, and actually was really a relatively short hike. You don't have to be in great shape to do this hike. You have to just want to get out here and do it, to enjoy this awesome view. And you can see this is kind of like what the overlook looks like here, just, you know, rock outcroppings. And then you have that gorgeous view of the Lehigh River Gorge. A little bit more of a close-up of it. But see, there's a bend in the Lehigh River here. And again, just here it is March. You know, the trees, you know, of course there's some evergreens here, but a lot of the trees still don't have their leaves. But I'll bet this would be a heck of a gorgeous view in the fall when the leaves on that ridge line in front of me are changing color. But even right now, it's just a gorgeous view. And again, just an awesome sky. And again, this is called the Tank Hollow Trail. Game lands 141, about 15-20 minutes outside of the main village of Jim Thorpe, and some great hiking around here. Also some great mountain biking, and glad I had the opportunity to find this trail and hike out to this gorgeous overlook. So hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy this view. Is probably not as much as I am, because of course when you're enjoying the view in person, it's always better. But again, I'm John Gronsky. Thank you for listening to the video, and again, keep a positive attitude. You know, mindset is really important. Positive mindset. Keep an abundant mindset. Believe there's enough for everybody to go around, and share your talents and treasures with other people. And keep a growth mindset. You know, continue to grow and to learn, because once you stop growing and learning, you start to die. So keep growing, and then have a proactive mindset. Make things happen. It's very important. This is John Gronsky. Thank you for listening to my video, and have a great day. And I want to share Proverbs 27:17 with you. If you're not sure what Proverbs 27:17 is, look it up in the Bible. Hey, have a great day.